degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exactly Merge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
And it's pretty much just lettuce, tomato, mayo, and bacon. I mean,
that's
you don't
DLT.
need to do much more than that.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato. That's the crux.
This is groundbreaking.
That's the crux of the
today
sandwich.
on the BLT.
That's the crux of it.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're right.
But to have it,
What is the BLT?
what's the most important part is the bacon, the lettuce, and then the tomato.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today. Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
If it was the Big Ten and the SEC and the Big 12 and the ACC's idea to kick back to grow the game at lower levels, we wouldn't have these conversations. But because the NCAA is asking them to do that, it feels like they're getting their wallet stolen, money taken out of it, and it's not their idea, so they're against it.
Yeah. Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Old School, sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's been a busy day here at Buffalo Wings and Rings. 68th and 0. We'll be here till 6 o'clock. We are raffling off some items for you, and it's a full list. But I think that the headliners would be a signed Amon Green jersey. And if you come down to Buffalo Wings and Rings, put your name in the box. At the end of Old School, we will draw winners and announce them. Most of the prizes you will pick up at the ticket at 11th and 0, but some you will pick up at Buffalo Wings and Rings. So the Coors Light dartboard. Austin, I'm just going to say it may go missing. It may go missing. I'm just going to say there may be an anonymous person's name. Like we'll make up a name for the Coors Light dartboard. 5 free wings a week for an entire year.
260 wings. All if you get your name drawn.
Or 10 free wings a week for the entire year. And I wonder if you could combo it, right? To say, hey, Super Bowl weekend, I need 500 wings.
Ooh.
Right?
I don't know.
I think questions to ask. It just says a week. There's a number attached to it.
520 to be exact.
Right? There's a number attached to it. So if you said, I get the 5 wings, but I you know what? I want 20 wings a month. Can you pull that off? 40 wings a month. 40 plus wings because that cheat week.
Right, exactly.
Right, that cheat week comes in play. So there's lots to do with that. Eagle Raceway passes, vouchers for the Salt Dogs, 4 to pop, you and friends, and then 3 tickets, 3 gift cards to the mill. Come down and have coffee with us anytime with those cards. Again, 40% off traditional and boneless wings all day. Even though we're leaving at 6, that's good for the day. 40% off all traditional and boneless wings. That excludes the Southern Fried and that excludes the smoked wings. But raffle prizes all the way up until 6 o'clock. Austin, if you would, please. Let them know about the Mercado.
Gladly, our friends at the Mercado, 2 Lincoln locations, 84th and Havelock, as well as 30th and Yankee Hill, 1 in Omaha at 168th and Maple, where they carry every type of meat and every type of cut.
It is going to be a pretty good thing. You can't disturb that. We're all locked in. We're all locked in. DP Austin Orman here at Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68 to 0. Austin, I kind of wanted to dive in the pool that is scholarship. So I heard the conversation of NIL, and I think some of it gets missed in that the numbers mean whatever the powers that be say the numbers mean. It also is just the baseline for what everybody says they're going to do rather than what they're going to do. We know that the reigning, defending national football champion seems to believe that rules are implied.
Not explicit.
But not being detailed and explicit in how they are supposed to be executed. There is some wiggle room, that gray area that some programs will feel like they are entitled to use and work from. So whatever the numbers are that the public powers would be to put in play, everybody else is going to work from that. Now remember that those numbers, as my uncle said, the speed limit is a suggestion. Because if you find yourself heading into an accident and you can speed up to avoid the accident, you speed up to avoid the accident. If you need to get somewhere and you're on the road alone, you're only endangering yourself. It is a suggestion. No, it's the law. It's the law, but people work from a different space. The NCAA is about to put down a change in the numbers. And there's been several different speculations to it, Austin, on what those numbers actually are and what they actually mean. And remembering that Division I is not the same. Not all of Division I football programs are the same.
Nope.
Not all Division I basketball programs are the same. Not all Division II programs are the same. So when you put these numbers in place and you say, here's what we're going to do with these. Each program has a different value system for their unit of business. Case in point. Austin, I need you to Google. I think we determined last week that the value of an average scholarship for tuition, room and board at the University of Nebraska is how much money?
All right. So the estimated 23-24 cost. So for a non-resident, tuition and fees is $27,700. Housing and food $14,000.
Okay. Now I need the same numbers for USC, for Los Angeles, California, because rent in Los Angeles, California is a little different than the rent in Lincoln, Nebraska.
I am seeing $64,700 in tuition and $20,000 in other costs.
$64,000. Would you, kind sir, make mental note that the value of a scholarship at USC is twice the value of that at Nebraska?
Almost 3 times.
All right, like we're
Two
in
and a half, 3
right?
times.
2.5, 3 times. Give me that for Ohio State, kind sir. That number for Ohio State. And if you're on the text line, go with me here.
Ohio State cost of attendance. Let's see here. Estimated for the 24-25. Looks like it's going to be $40,000 for a non-resident.
Wow. So, hey.
So halfway in between.
It appears to me that each scholarship has different value. Now, Austin, let's say you are an all-conference quarterback at the University of Nebraska. And in the following year, you're an all-conference quarterback at the Ohio State University. Which one has more value as a professional? You as a quarterback from Nebraska or you as a quarterback from the Ohio State University?
I would say going to an Ohio State University would probably be more professionally valuable.
Give you more value. So, again, we're not working from equity. You're working from value system. Now, if we say that what we're told is all Division I football programs are going to move and offer 105 scholarships. Now, maybe that's not in full, but that's a value, 105. 105 times the value of the scholarship is Nebraska's number. That number is different at Nebraska than it is at UCLA, than it is at Oregon, than it is in Ann Arbor. You're on the same page, maybe, if it's Rutgers and Iowa, but probably not USC, UCLA, etc. Fair?
Now you got me curious. Let's compare Rutgers and Iowa.
Wanted to go through it because
Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey,
State University, relative
yes.
to Nebraska and being a state university.
So actually, on-campus room and board and other costs is more than tuition for Rutgers. How about that?
How you like them apples?
$16,000 in tuition. Iowa looks like it's about 33. So an Iowa education is more valuable than a Rutgers education. Things you never thought you'd know.
It's more valuable than a Nebraska education. So if you're thinking about going to school in Nebraska, probably worry that they're going to try to catch up with Iowa really soon. Listen, there's no way they're going to allow you to try. There's no way they're going to say that it has more value. So if you tell me that Nebraska needs to put up, let's go 105 times 28,000
for out of state. Yeah.
Right.
You can even maybe mix if they're an in-state kid. So
right. Where does the decimal fall? Is that 28 million? What is that?
That would be.
What is the magic number for 105 times 28,000?
105 times 28,000. No, that was the wrong one. 105 times 28. Jeez Louise, I can type.
And I'm glad that I'm not the only
105
person that struggles with this.
28000 equals $2,940,000 in tuition.
$2 million. So let's say $3 million.
Sure.
Now we know off the rip that USC's is $6 million.
Mm-hmm.
$6 million more into their program. Now, Austin Orman, are we agreeing that USC and Nebraska are going to offer this same number of scholarships, or are we asking if they're going to offer the same value in scholarships? Because Nebraska will tell you that for its 105 scholarship athletes, that its real advantage and maybe purpose is the additional 50 walk-ons that will not get scholarships at the University of Nebraska. But hey, if you can offer the 50 walk-ons additional funding and still stay under the budget of what USC, et cetera, are spending, why wouldn't you?
Exactly, why wouldn't you? The only reason you wouldn't is the lack of success, and do higher up say, hey, you're spending too much and not getting enough out of it. That's the only reason that you wouldn't, but we haven't seen anyone slow down spending in college football yet, so why wouldn't you?
And then if they said unlimited scholarships, again, if you're Nebraska and you know that your scholarship, the expense out of pocket for you is less than or half or maybe 2.5 times less the value than USC, then doesn't that allow you an advantage, the chase advantage in recruiting, in that Nebraska's value system, homegrown, home value, and remember, that's the out-of-state. That's not even the – what's the in-state number, Austin Orman?
For
Nebraska.
It was like 13,000.
So 13,000. Now, ponder me this. If the 50 walk-ons are all in-state, that's not – what's that number? Give me that number.
That would be 50 times 650,000.
So you're still under the bubble by allowing 105 scholarship athletes plus 50 scholarship athletes at Nebraska.
I think it goes – there's two ways to look at it. Number one, yes, Nebraska is spending less, but is Nebraska spending a higher portion of available funds than USC, right? Because these numbers would tell you that the scholarship is worth more pure dollars and cents at USC, but the $65,000 in tuition for USC is at a higher or lower percentage of available money than the 27 at Nebraska, right? Because Nebraska is going to cost less than USC, but I also think that Nebraska, you're probably going to earn less in NIL. I think we've established that pretty clearly on this program that, Matt Rule said it, we're doing fine in NIL. We need to catch up. We need to do more. And if you look at, pure NIL spending, Nebraska might be offering less money. Maybe it's more of an investment by percentage. USC might be spending more money, but maybe there's more money available to USC to be spending. So I think it's going to go, situation by situation. And when we look at investment, we can look at, they're giving out 105 scholarships that adds up to this much. So yes, Nebraska's maybe saving money on.
Is this Gretna High? Is this the factory that is Gretna High baseball? Is this? All right. So you're a first baseman. Is that my guess? 3 O-linemen. Okay, so what are you doing with the shortstop second baseman combo here in the middle? Wait. Do they not listen? The Gretna doesn't allow its skill position guys to talk. Is that the big guys lead you in and they lead how things go and you just go along? Is that how it works? Are you the leader of this pack of Gretna dogs? Is that? And look, this guy, he can't be in high school. His facial hair says he voted the last election. So what? There's no way he's not 19. How old are you? You're a junior. Austin, you couldn't grow that mustache right now.
No.
Like, it just – what are they
Correct.
feeding you at Gretna? What is happening? Are you guys going to be any good? Are you going to be any good this year in football? What? Give us the preseason code. What can we expect from you for football season?
Up front.
Up front. Just everybody chasing y'all. Everybody chasing y'all. Who's the best player in the group of 5? 15 offers? What's the offer? What's your best offer?
DP, look at his shirt.
Oh, no, I wasn't gonna get Tulsa or Wyoming?
Coastal.
Oh, Coastal. Coastal Carolina. You're going down to Chanticleers. Okay. It's a thought. What's the ideal? You can pick anywhere you want to go. K-State? Does your dad know that? And he's good with that. So he's not from here then. This is the problem. Come here, young man. Come here. We're going to do this. We're going to call an audible. Hey, we're built for sweaty. You ain't got to worry about that, bro. All right, come on in here and tell the story. All right, what's your name, brother?
Calvin Jansen.
Calvin Jansen. Now, you said 15 offers, right?
Yeah. 12, I think.
12?
Yeah.
Look, humble and modest and a truth teller. My goodness, yeah, your recruiting numbers just went up. Give the scouting report. Height, weight, position.
6'3", about 290. Play left tackle.
About 290. So you are the silverback in Gretna High School.
I don't know.
You're the first one off the bus.
Yes, just own it.
First one off the bus.
I sit in the back of the bus, put my headphones on.
We got to fix. Listen, in order for you to win a state title this year, you got to be first off the bus. As a coach, let me just say that to you. You can't send Scooter and Pee Wee first off the bus anytime. You got to be the first dude off the bus. Okay. You and Biggin over here.
Yeah.
Look, is he the right tackle?
He's right tackle.
I see. Listen, man, the coach and me, I can tell you where you play, and I understand that. Yeah. Center, middle, yeah, okay. It works. It works. Ideally, right? What would it take for Nebraska to be your number 1 pick?
So they were in contact a lot.
Okay.
Used to go down there a bunch for game day visits.
Okay.
And once Raiola committed, well, I think they kind of blew up with the recruiting stuff.
Okay.
So then they just kind of
gassed out.
Yeah.
But it's not off the table.
Well, they have 3 O-line commits right now. So.
But they're not you.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, they're not you.
Yeah.
Like here's the sell. If you're a Nebraska young man and you have some honor and respect in what it means to be a Husker, you have value to the program. Mm-hmm. You have great value to the program. So here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do, Grant. We're going to follow you, brother.
Sweet.
We're going to follow you. I want to hear from all of you and tell us the story this season. Feel free to call in anytime. Give us a Gretna update. Let us know how you're doing, how this season works. Shout out your coach now.
Joe Dalton.
Is that your head football coach?
Yep, head football coach. Yep.
Okay. All right, Coach Dalton, you're being represented today. Grant, appreciate you, brother. All right, y'all have a good night. Be safe out here.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, this is you identify the dudes in the space, but there's no way that young man can't be at the top of the list to get him here on campus. So we'll throw it to break. Awesome. We'll come back. We'll finish up where we were because I want to go through some of the numbers. And I get the difference between value and cost, but the question is, if you need to raise money, this is a money-raising thing. Mm-hmm. And if you're talking about raising money, how much money do you need to raise to be on par with USC, Michigan State, and Ohio State? That's my point, is that they have to, for their scholarships alone, they have to raise $6 million at a minimum. That's the baseline. Nebraska doesn't have to do that. And you don't have to go dollar for dollar, but you do have to go value for value. That's what we're talking about. Austin Norman, DP. Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and 0. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exactly Merge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with a roof credit.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Tito's on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
And it's pretty much just lettuce, tomato, mayo, and bacon. I mean,
That's
you don't need to do
DLT.
much more than that.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato. That's the crux.
This is groundbreaking.
That's the
Groundbreaking
crux
stuff
of the
here today
sandwich.
on the BLT.
That's the crux of it.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're right.
But to have it,
What is the BLT
what's the
stand
most important part is the bacon, the lettuce, and then the tomato.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Buffalo Wings and Rings. We're ticking live. 68-0. We're here till 6 o'clock. Raffling off some items. We're going to start giving away some goodies here in a minute. It is National Wing Day and Buffalo Wings' 40th anniversary. And to celebrate, 40% off traditional and boneless wings all day. So again, Mom, Dad, if you don't have dinner plans yet, save yourself. Come down and get 40% off on these 5, 10, 15, 20 wings at 40% discount. You can do it all night. If you don't have dinner plans, go ahead and make it. If you're trying to figure out where your happy hour is, this is a really good choice.
And if you do have dinner plans, cancel them.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not hard.
The stuff that's in the fridge goes back in the fridge. You can get fresh hot wings made for you at 40% off. So you should do that. We can do that. Well, here's what we're going to do. Austin Norman, I need your magic hands to jump into, and we're going to give away passes to Eagle Raceway.
Eagle Raceway.
You do not have to be here, but if you're not in the box, you can get here by 6 o'clock. And again, if we're giving away prizes before then and you get in the box later, you're having a better chance.
Mm-hmm. That is how it works.
You are having a better chance. So if you're just leaving work or you're just leaving the work site, perfect opportunity. Austin, who's going to Raceway?
Andy Cox is going to Eagle Raceway.
Andy Cox is going to Eagle Raceway, so you can stop by the ticket and pick up your passes for Eagle Raceway. Let's do it again, Austin. Let's go with that one. 4 vouchers for Lower Bowl Salt Dogs, Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball.
All right. 4 vouchers for Lower Bowl Lincoln Salt Dogs ticket. Mason Wires. Mason Wires.
So stop by the ticket and get yourself pick up these vouchers as well. And then we're gonna give away the 3 $5 gift cards to the mill in one swoop.
Okay.
One swing. Again, you can stop by. Austin Norman will set you up. But come by and get coffee at the mill. You and 2 of your friends can get coffee at the mill. Austin,
so grabbing one or grabbing 3?
Grab one.
Grab
one and make somebody and their 2 friends really happy.
All right. Jason Blowers. 15 $15 to the mill.
There we go. Well done. There seems to be some confusion on the text line, and that's okay because that's kind of what happens. They said the difference between value and cost. Here's my point. There's 105 scholarships in play. That value is implied. Cost is real. So USC is going to spend 105 times 60,000. 65,000 to fulfill those 105 scholarships. Nebraska, not so much. So if they're setting their agreements, it's 105 spots. But my whole point was that they didn't set a monetary value for it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say, oh, you can spend $6 million on your scholarship pool.
And the number that's being thrown out, right, is that 22 million overall, but they're not saying you have to, or this is the baseline. They're saying this is what we project you will spend by offering X number of scholarships. But that 22 million looks a lot different, to your point, in Los Angeles than in Lincoln.
Here's an interesting one. Let's go with shorter numbers and a more fully focused. Let's say basketball. Currently, you have 13 scholarships. They're increasing that to 15. And again, Nebraska will spend $28,000 on each of the 15. USC is going to spend almost 2.5 times that.
Mm-hmm.
So are they setting a budget? Again, if you said $22 million as the overall cap for athletic departments, Nebraska's at advantage. They're at advantage because if they can get to the 21, 22 million and put it in a reserve, they get more bang for their buck than USC in big market.
They do. I think there are, though, inherent advantages and disadvantages, right? If you think about it as a salary cap system, the higher money teams, the coastal teams, your Oregons, your USCs, I'd even throw Michigan, Ohio State in that conversation, might have a harder time limiting themselves to the 21, 22. They might have an easier time getting to it. It won't take as much work for them to raise 21 or 22 as it will at Nebraska. Nebraska can probably, almost assuredly, stretch that 21 or 22 to make the number of athletes get a little bit more than the baseline scholarship requirement. But also, if they have to use external fundraising, it might take more work and more legwork and effort to get up to that number.
If I said to you that USC had not shown the ability to raise $250 million for one project, $650 million for another project, and then to say USC has difficulty raising funds, the two don't go together. Nebraska can raise funds. It's what you do with your funds. That's $900 million over a pocket of time that is pretty reserved and pretty limited. If you take that $22 million, let's say make it $20 million, and you just took the $250 million that you put into one facility, that's 12 years
of scholarships.
12 years of full new balance scholarships at the University of Nebraska, and every program is better. Every single program will be better with that spending of the $12 million a year. We're not even talking about the $650 million.
Right.
We're talking about the $250. Don't tell me Nebraska doesn't have money. Nebraska has money. They have money. They proved. Again, tell me the story about the $250 million and the $650 million. Where was that money raised? Donors. Nebraska donors. Shouldn't that money, if you tell me you could do it once, you can do it again, but it also tells me that you can, in fact, you can no longer tell me that you can't, that you're poor. You're not college NIL poor. You're not. You raised $900 million in theory, in kind, right? But okay. You're talking about struggling to get to $9 million a year now. How does that math?
It doesn't. Probably poor resource allocation. Here, please put your name in this bucket here, ma'am. Sorry, I had it. We are doing some drawings already, so grab the bucket, put your name in there for me, if you would, please.
She's rocking the Kenny Chesney tour. Sure.
Very nice. Yeah,
well
no,
done. Well done, Mom. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, no, the math doesn't always look like it's mathing, right? I'll take your word for it that USC, has had struggles, and Nebraska maybe finds it a little bit easier. But I don't think any of these schools should have issues funding the scholarships. There's no way they should have issues with that. Even going maybe a little bit above and beyond. Where Nebraska might, maybe struggle, maybe not. Again, I think time will tell, is what can you do above and beyond? Because NIL is still going to be on the table. NIL is not going away with these new rules. I think it's only going to amp up. So the challenge for Nebraska won't be meeting scholarships or maximizing scholarships. Like you said, there's money in place to do that already. But what Ohio State can do is already has that money for scholarships like Nebraska does. But Ohio State might be able to, more easily pull from the outside and pay above and beyond.
So let me help you from a big part of my job in the CBA with running a minor league team is money management. And they would give you a budget and say you have to stay within the budget. Now, I had to be creative in it because the budget that was in play, if that was players only budget, that wasn't endorsement budget, that wasn't sponsorship budget, that wasn't any of those things. But if you tell me that Nebraska generates $6 million, and that you only need to provide 105 scholarships, does it tell you where in your roster leverage that 105 scholarships is? It could be at the bottom It could be at the top. There could be a gap in the middle. But if USC is spending $6 million, Nebraska has $3 million or $3.3 million left. Hey, if I take that $3.5 million a year and put it into talent in the NIL form, I'm doing my top 20 players, right?
Well, let me ask you this then. Let's say that things are going the way that you're saying, and Nebraska does have that little bit of surplus. Would you like to see Nebraska spend that surplus every year to acquire talent that year, or would you like to see Nebraska build up a savings account?
I want them to shop smartly, whenever. Look, if you've got depth and you got 50 walk-ons that have a lower value, right? And then your development players at the bottom, in the middle 20, third 20, special teamers, etc. Second team, first team. And then that first team, I can say that the top 10 players deserve greater NIL money because they're positions of importance. So if I have $3.5 million a year based on baseline numbers, we're not even talking about 12 or 19 or 22 million. We're talking about 6 million. That if you said to me, here's what we're going to do. You're the best. There we go. Got you, bro. Got you. Appreciate it. Yep. Here's that. If we said we can go get a quarterback, a running back, 2 wide receivers, a stud left tackle, a middle linebacker, a lockdown corner, killer rover safety, 10 players for $3.3 million. I'm not sure what metric we would use for $3.3 million to not be enough to do that. And then I've got my first 30 players that I'm giving scholarship to. I've still got money. The walk-on list at the bottom gets thicker because there's more scholarships in play. And, oh, by the way, we haven't gone into the $7 million, $8 million.
The other question I would have for you is, do you think Nebraska is going to be a program that utilizes all 105 available full scholarships? Or do you think Nebraska is going to be a program that does full scholarships for the travel roster, the 70 that you get in the Big Ten, and now in football you can do partials as well? Do you give partials to the bottom 35 to spread that money around to other sports? Are you at a disadvantage if you don't go all in 105 fulls in football? Is it smart to cut back and not use all 105? What do you think about what Nebraska should do with that?
As a coach, I'm using all of them in whatever way. If you told me to split scholarships, take the bottom 25 scholarships, split them in half or in thirds or whatever, because if I take the bottom 50 and split them into thirds, Matt tells me that's 150 players. Like, there's a way to maneuver in this. As a coach, I want every resource, every player, every avenue, and then at the top of it, I know the difference between Nebraska and Michigan State are the top 10 players, and the second 10 players, and the third 10 players. It's not the 20 in 2020. It's you can match up with Michigan State slug for slug for 10 out of the starting 20 players. Your second team, you've got 10 dudes on the Nebraska second team that would be second team at every school in the Big Ten Conference. 10 players who would compete for starting jobs, 10 players who would compete for second team, 10 players who would fit into the development dynamic. We've seen the kids who leave here, development here, they leave here and go to Iowa and play or go to Michigan.
Whatever.
Okay, fine. But the difference maker for Nebraska is going to be money management. Listen, if you keep all of the top players from Nebraska in Nebraska, for whatever way, that magic number could be, we give 10 scholarships in state for the 10 best Nebraska players who don't want to leave. And we have NIL money that allows us to add on top of that. You better get the best 10 players in the state every year. Every year. If Virginia had matched VCU, that's where I would have went. That's how it works, is that the young Grant that sat here, if Nebraska matches whatever Wyoming puts in play, he ain't going anywhere. He ain't going anywhere. And guess what? His 4 buddies would be riding right along with him.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going? What are we doing? Because he's the lead dog. So there's a way.
He didn't want to admit it, but he is.
Right?
You know?
Right?
Come on, man. Own it.
Right? Like that's how it works. So Nebraska has some advantage if used properly, and it's going to be creative, right? Here's the yeah, that's hilarious. Oh gee, that's hilarious. Because take any business in play, and I don't care what your business is, that you all have budgets and things that you need to accomplish in that budget. You know your revenue stream. We also know that there is a huge upside to the Nebraska revenue stream.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the better the product, the more revenue they're going to make. And it comes from several different tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
It's not limited to one space or one area. The money's just going to flow in. Okay, so mission one has to be a better product.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be better talent. It also has to be the best local talent. It has to be the best local talent. I don't want anybody shopping at my house. Look, man, I don't want the neighbor farmer coming to my crib picking for free.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, leave my wife and my daughter alone. You go somewhere else and hunt. But here, Nebraska should be dominant in Nebraska for all the kids who we've been told this story. And either it's a truth or a lie. But to tell me that it just means more to Nebraska football players, high school football players, to grow up and be a Husker. Okay, if that's what it is, then that's what it is, and stop feeding me the BS. If that's the way it is, if you love Nebraska so much, then guess what?
Go get the players.
Go get the players, build them up, give them the ability, because, again, more revenue because mom and dad. Hey, how about this? All of the other money that you spend in bookstores, clothes, travel, all of those things, that money stays in the state. Those kids aren't flying Delta from Georgia to Lincoln, Nebraska, or Omaha. They're getting in the car, and the money and the clothes all stays in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and dad drive to Lincoln every weekend. Every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They hear.
Mm-hmm.
Spending more money in the Haymarket, staying at hotels, or getting back on the road and going home and eating in their communities.
Mm-hmm.
But if you allow yourself to be mentally lazy and be told that it's all the same, it's not the same. It's not the same. And you can tell me, hey, Nebraska, it just means more to be a Husker. Now is time to stand up, and it's time to show. And it starts with the people in the most important athletic program in the state. Starts with football. It'll bleed over to basketball. Because to tell me that the Metro doesn't produce enough talent for Nebraska to win Big Ten Conference championships is a lie. It's a lie. We know they produce enough. And to tell me that you spend your money in the Metro, oh boy. Oh, boy. Again, money stays in the state, talent stays in the state, revenue stays in the state. There is a way for this to work. I've seen it in too many places. I'm just going to keep saying it. The numbers, we haven't even gotten into baseball and softball yet. Austin, you ready to dive into that one?
Always.
We're
DP.
going to do that when we come back. We're live from Buffalo Wings and Rings. 68 No DP, Austin Norman. We'll be right back.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Does it seem like your clothes dryer doesn't dry like it used to? It may not be your dryer. It may be your dryer vent. When the vent becomes obstructed, it drastically reduces the efficiency of your dryer. Even worse, it can be a fire hazard. Here's the simple solution. Call Bryant. Bryant will thoroughly clean the vent and show you the before and after results. Call 467-1111. Keep your dryer operating efficiently and your home safe. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with approved credit.
Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exactly Merge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Play ball! Tired of the same old routine? Then bring your crew out to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. Enjoy action-packed home games all week long from May through August. It's the perfect change-up to the typical family night or makes for a home run outing with friends and coworkers. Experience the magic and get in on the excitement. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets now. Unleash the fun.
Does it seem like your clothes dryer doesn't dry like it used to? It may not be your dryer. It may be your dryer vent. When the vent becomes obstructed, it drastically reduces the efficiency of your dryer. Even worse, it can be a fire hazard. Here's the simple solution. Call Bryant. Bryant will thoroughly clean the vent and show you the before and after results. Call 467-1111. Keep your dryer operating efficiently and your home safe. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
You're spending $300 a month. Binge drinking is the most common form of excessive drinking, which costs the United States more than $191 billion each year. By drinking less, you will save $300 a month. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Again, Buffalo Wings and Ring Live 68th and 0. I think folks are finally figuring out, the light went on for you folks making dinner plans, that 2 out of every 5 wings tonight is free at Buffalo Wings and Rings. 2 out of every, if you order 5, you're only paying for 3. If you order 10, you're only paying for 6. Order 20, you're getting a deal. You're getting a deal. I'm just letting you know. Anything 40% off traditional and bonus wings all day. We're here until 6. We're giving away goodies along the way. And again, if you get here before 6, you can get your name in the raffle. Again, amongst those things, a signed on green jersey, Coors Light dartboard, etc. So we got, and then wings for 5 wings a week for a year, 10 wings a week for a year as well. Also, hey Austin, let's give away 2 more Eagle Raceway.
I gotta go grab the raffle box.
Yeah,
Be right
let's
back.
get that. Let's keep that. We keep having to move it because people keep coming in and actually filling in and adding more. But yeah, folks have figured out that, listen, free wings is an awesome thing, and we've done a pretty good job of setting that up. All right, Austin, let's send a family. Let's make it a family of 4. So we'll grab 2 sets, right? 2 pairs, and we will send a family of 4 to Eagle Raceway.
All right. First winner is Makani Chilombo. Makani Chilombo, you win Eagle Raceway tickets. Let me write that down here.
There we go.
Real
Kind
quick.
sir. And then we're going to send another family to the game of your choice. You can use the vouchers for any game that you want, lower bowl tickets, to see the Lincoln Salt Dogs. So Austin Orman, if you would please.
How about, let's see. How about this one written in Sharpie? James Kelsey. James Kelsey. Lincoln Salt Dogs.
Yep.
Lincoln Salt Dogs.
Yep. Stop by the ticket and pick up your vouchers as well. Well done. Well done. Yeah. So what we were talking about, that the change, again, the proposed change, and again, nothing is set in stone and everything is fluid. It's pretty interesting that, and I want to get people out of the practice of just considering all things as equal, because they're not. They're really not. And I know from talking to several programs around the country how they're maneuvering in this NIL space, right? And when you hear, and I'll say this to give folks some idea. I'm not going to use any school's name that I have not talked to somebody in the upper tier of that athletic department to tell you how they're processing their way through this NIL deal. And I'm going to tell you in full that we at the Ticket have offered ourselves to 1890 and the Husker Athletic Program to give some value, additional value to NIL packages, and to give these sponsors some additional bang for the buck. So what I know is there's no other school in the country that has that capability circa September 1, 2024. There's no other school that has the ability to turn a switch, sign a contract, and have their student athletes on air September 1 with NIL deals in place, like the University of Nebraska Lincoln. How you like them apples?
I think they're pretty tasty. If I was a coach.
How you like them apples? All right, here's what we'll do. Appreciate the short break. We'll take another one here at top of the hour, get reset. We'll give away some more prizes, and then we'll break down. Look, Austin, I need to ask you seriously about some of these scholarship numbers, because these numbers are pretty fantastic. We'll go through the list in full of what they say colleges and programs will be able to spend when it comes to scholarships and NIL. We'll be right back to Old School on the Ticket.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from a program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
Without a strong IT partner, your business ends up overspending, underperforming, wearing too many hats, complicating your work, and more. Applied Connective Technologies can help with experts in every facet of technology. If it plugs in, powers on, or charges up, they're your people. Imagine being able to call one team for all your technology solutions rather than a village of vendors and providers. For all your needs in managed IT and cybersecurity, phone systems, physical security, infrastructure, and audio or video, head to appliedconnective.com to better your business today.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with a roof credit.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit.
Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Old School. Sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
5 o'clock hour, Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and 40th anniversary of Buffalo Wings and Rings. And, of course, National Wing Day. I made the joke earlier, and some people got I thought it was National Wingman Day, which I am truly in the Wingman Hall of Fame.
Your 3 wingman, your wingman Mount Rushmore, top 4 wingmen.
Wingman Mount Rushmore, myself. I am the greatest setup. Oh, man, I am the John Stockton of wingmen. I am, listen, no, actually, I'm the Magic Johnson of wingman because I can set you up with a no look with an easy finish. Like, it's just fair. From a movie, you probably have to say, wow, from a movie, that's tough.
To me, there's a quintessential one.
Who's
It's Robin, right? Batman and Robin. You think of dynamic duos?
Yeah, because he would get beat up. He would get beat up for Batman to get Catwoman.
He would.
Like, he would take the beating.
He both gets beat up and, sometimes Batman's in a pinch, Robin come in and just clean up a little bit.
Yeah, Kato.
Sure.
Kato is the great one of the Hall of Fame wingmen. Because Kato would just, he didn't even have to speak to the women. He would convince them that this was the right. Oh, you know who the greatest wingman is? Alfred.
Yep, Batman, sure.
Alfred.
Sure.
Alfred is the low-key, GOAT. When you got a millionaire boss, you just hanging out, and he makes sure they have, the right drink is already made. He made cocktails. He made martinis. He had the tux ready.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Close Benson.
Okay.
Benson from TV. Quality wingman.
Sure.
Quality wingman. Trying to think. You know who was a better wingman than Soul? Fonzie.
The Fonz?
Fonzie got Richie girlfriends, which is no easy task, right? If you can get Patsy Weber a girlfriend, Fonzie did some major work. So yeah, we can get into this conversation. Well, that's
better sports wingman, Scotty or Stockton?
Stockton took heat for Malone in Utah. It's one thing to be Scotty in Chicago, but for Karl Malone to be Karl Malone in Utah, he needed Stockton to check a lot of boxes and clear a lot of paths.
Who's the wingman in Brady Belichick?
Belichick is the wingman. And that he may be on the Hall of Fame. He may be on the Mount Rushmore because of that.
Okay.
That's top level. Hoodie took a late round draft pick with no real gifts or talent, obvious gifts or talent, with zero expectation, and delivered him in full to Gisele Bündchen and all the Super Bowl titles. I'm not sure there's any wingman resume greater than that.
Who's the wingman, A-Rod or Jeter?
A-Rod, 100%. Listen, although, to be fair, Jeter never needed a wingman.
Maybe wingman would have told Derek to stay with one of the first 8 before he got to number 9 on the baseball diamond, but...
Well, I mean, he's already in his Hall of Fame. Like Jeter was a cheat code anyway. But here's the thing. Maybe it was Jeter because Jeter didn't need it, and Jeter got A-Rod, J-Lo.
See where I'm going? See where I'm going with this? Yeah.
So there's Goose. Goose was a really he fell on the bullet for Goose is high quality wingman.
I think of Cal Naughton Jr. from Talladega Nights.
Good. Yeah, but he took his girl. He took his girl, man.
Like Sam Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
You can't be wingman and steal dude's girl.
Isn't that the ultimate wingman alpha move, though?
No, that just means
defeats the purpose.
No, you are a hater. Like you're a hater. You're a full hater. If you took dude's girl.
Who's the wingman, Simon or Garfunkel?
Paul Simon.
Hall or Oates?
Oh, John Oates. John Oates. Hey, listen. Again, he falls in line with being one of the GOATs in the wingman because he let Blue Eyed Soul exist. And he played in the background. And listen, we know that in every hotel they ever went to, every group of VIP meet and greets, he let his dude hunt first. He let Daryl Hall. He's like, okay, who you want? Who you want? Because I can't bass play my way, harmonize my way into the top tier. Like he's not 6'3" and blue eyed with gray hair, and can sing soul music. Like he knew that. He was like, no. You go ahead. I got your back. And I think that's a big fair thing. If they ever said, I got your back, that's a great wingman. That's a great wingman. I immediately went to Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And Bruce Willis absolutely was a great wingman. Bruce Willis maybe just for him going in the cellar might put him in the Wingman Hall of Fame.
Okay. To be fair, I looked up a list. This one would have come to mind eventually. Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Cameron was fantastic. Great pull. That's a great pull for a wingman because Cameron had to go out of his natural personality to be a wingman for Ferris. Like, and he protected Ferris. Like he fell on a grenade, and then look, justifiable reason for Ferris pulling Ace Bay. Like that makes perfect sense. Plus, he helped him get the principal.
Luigi from Mario Brothers.
Fair.
Barney Rubble from the Flintstones.
Go. Barney. Listen,
who's the wingman? Buzz Lightyear or Woody?
Woody. Buzz ain't never going to space, man. What is happening? No, it's Barney Rubble. Okay, you know who's in the lane? I don't know if it's in your age group, but from The Honeymooners, the Art Carney character that played next to Jackie Gleason. Because he was the entertainer and the showstopper. And whenever Jackie would get all fired up, Art Carney in The Honeymooners. He was exceptional. Trying to think. Woody from Cheers.
Okay.
Woody from Cheers. Ed Norton. That's the guy from Honeymooners. Woody from Cheers. Because him and Sam, he would throw layups to Sam. And he would just play dumb so Sam looked intelligent, which was no real easy task. Because Sam was not exactly brilliant.
No.
Right? So, all right, before we stay into this, please let the folks know about the Mercado.
Gladly. Certified Piedmontese, every type of meat and every type of cut. 2 Lincoln locations, 84th and Havelock, as well as 30th and Yankee Hill. You can also visit them up in Omaha, 168th and Maple Streets.
Ooh, Culligan J, you went deep. And I'm not sure. You asked if Mark McGwire or Jose Canseco was the wingman.
Can I be? You were around. I was not. Vibes tell me that Canseco was the wingman. To me, it's McGwire and Canseco, and McGwire, I think, went on to bigger, better things. So Jose fades into the background, but I think personality-wise, McGwire should have been the wingman.
McGwire was the wingman.
Okay.
Canseco was dating Madonna, and like Canseco was the first 30-30 guy.
He was.
Like, stop it. And McGuire's bombs were impressive, but he never hit the hotel window at the in the stadium. Like, it's so yeah.
I got Ron Weasley from Harry Potter.
Fair.
Watson from Sherlock Holmes.
Man, that's a good pull. Watson is a great pull. Like
Spock from Star Trek.
And there's a difference between sidekick and wingman.
True.
It had to be that the lead guy was a great dater, and the wingman helped him achieve such greatness. It's one thing to be the sidekick. Robin was the sidekick, but
Chewbacca's a sidekick.
Chewbacca's a perfect. Oh yeah, they needed him. Well, then the question in Star Wars was Luke or you're right.
See, I think Han is very clearly the alpha and Luke's the wingman because Luke helped Han get Luke's sister.
Yeah, that's a great pull. Like you're really a dude.
Yeah,
you're a great wingman if you're willing to throw your sister on the grenade.
Yeah,
like, I mean, seriously, how many listeners can think are where you are dating or married your best friend's sister?
Not many.
And too many of you can say you dated your best friend's ex. That is not a wingman. That is not. That is absolutely not a wingman. Is wing woman a thing?
I assume so.
Is wing woman a thing? Because then I need to know who the wing woman is. Right? And because I would think that almost for women, it would almost be the friend that keeps you from going home with the alpha dude.
Yeah. The dude is trying to get you home with the girl. The girl's trying to keep you
fair
out of home.
Fair that Luke did not know it was his sister. Right?
Well, I mean, yeah, but when he did find out, he didn't get in the way.
Ernie or Bert, neither.
Statler or Waldorf.
Yeah, Mark was the wingman until the ball bounced off Jose's dorm. Yeah, that's fair. That is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I think and TV wingmen have longer game because we get more references to them. Ralph Malph, actually, because Ralph Malph played the jokester for Richie.
Okay.
And Potsy. And Potsy. Although Potsy could be the wingman because Potsy sang so that Richie and Ralph Malph got girlfriends. Like that whole band was Potsy.
Okay.
Right? But he never got the real payoff for it.
I'm going to look up best musical duos.
Like
see where
Laverne and Shirley, definitely, that's a definitely wing woman situation. Right? That's fair.
Is there a frontman and a wingman in Outcast?
Dre is the frontman. Dre is definitely, and I would imagine that Big Boy would probably be mad to be considered a wingman, but it may be true. It may be true. Who are the great? Yeah. One-Eyed Ray, thank you, bro. Yeah, Betty White in Golden Girls, absolutely wing woman.
Bubba says, so is Sammy Sosa the odd third wheel in the Canseco McGuire?
Oh, he really was. Well, no. I will not disrespect Hall of Famer, odd third wheel, Ricky Henderson.
Oh, true.
Because Ricky was such an odd third wheel that he had to identify in third person. He had to talk about Ricky as Ricky.
Third wheel means third person, right?
Right. Like he was like, well, Ricky gone. I love that story. I forget who was Keith Hernandez. No, it wasn't Keith Hernandez. Big time first baseman. Does a lot of Will Clark.
Yeah. Will. Yep.
And he's doing a podcast, and he says Ricky playing against Ricky was his favorite because Ricky would get to first base, and Ricky would talk to him in third person. Yeah, and he come down to first. He get a base hit. Ricky caught a fastball. Ricky got a fastball, and he say, "Well, yeah, well done, nice swing, Ricky." He goes, "Ricky gone, Ricky gone, Will."
Ricky gone.
So Ricky, and I love the fact that social media is bringing back Ricky Henderson.
Yes,
they're bringing back the Ricky stories, and they're bringing back the Ricky clips of how good. Ricky Henderson may be the best player that we don't talk about enough. He may be the best baseball player, the most dominant leadoff hitter in the history of the sport. At any level, we had never seen a power speed combination to lead the league in stolen bases and set the record for home runs in the leadoff position. And did it at the front end. You think about how good those A's were and Toronto and everybody else, even the Yankees in that run. But Ricky was the catalyst. As good as Canseco, listen, that lineup of Ricky, Carney Lansford, Jose Canseco, Mark McGwire, Dave Henderson, like up and down. Terry Steinbach, trying to think who played second base for them, depending on the year. They were loaded. They were loaded. Yeah. It's a real deal how good Ricky Henderson was. And I noticed this thing about me as well. This is how I know I'm the old guy now. Like, I'm really the old guy because I can remember those lineups. I can remember the Pirates, the great Pirates lineup. I can remember the Big Red Machine and every different form and fashion of it. And Austin, I'm not sure I like it.
Really?
I'm not sure I like. So the original A's with Billy North in center field, right? That you remember an outfield of Billy North, Joe Rudy, Reggie Jackson. Infield, Gene Tennis at first base, depending on the outfield. They ran several. Dickie Green, they ran at second base. Burt Campaneris, Sal Bando at third. Their rotation of Catfish Hunter and Vita Blue. Vita Blue. John Blue Moon Odom also in it. And then Baby Eckersley coming up in the rotation that they had Gossage for a bit in that run. The Yankees from their run can remember that lineup and roll through all different versions of it. The Orioles from the 70s where, oh my goodness, Paul Blair, Don Buford, Frank Robinson at left, Brooks Robinson at third, Mark Belanger at short, Davey Johnson at second base, or Bobby Grits, depending on the version of it. Boog Powell at first, and Elrod Hendricks at catchers. 4 pitchers: Pat Dobson, Jim Palmer, McAnally, and there's another Flanagan. No, there's another one. Curly hair, Mike Cuellar.
There you go.
What is wrong? And I can't remember where I left my keys, bro. I don't know. If you
Did you check your trunk? That's where Ricky found his.
If you asked me right now where something, I can't tell you, but I can name the entire starting lineup for the Redskins from 1972.
There's 89 A's just for reference. I got it pulled up.
Yep.
So position by position. Terry Steinbach at catcher. McGuire at first. Tony Phillips at second base. Mike Gallego at shortstop, Lansford at third, Ricky Henderson in left, Dave Henderson in center, Stan Javier in right, and then Dave Parker at DH.
And there was that run that Canseco was in left or right, depending on the run. Different years have a different lineup, but the core group of those folks, through all of them, you just go, wow. The fact that we fall in. Let me ask you, can you name the 90s? I tell you what, the 2016 Husker defense with Ndamukong 2.
2016?
Is that when was Sue's last year, senior year?
2009 would have been his last year.
Can you name the 2009 Husker starting defense?
Okay, 2009, you would have had. Let me type this out.
Can you name the starting?
I believe Jared Crick was there.
Can you name the pipeline from 97 or 94? And I know there are listeners who can.
Yeah. I can't say I can off the top of my head. Okay, 2009. Would Prince have
Josh
been
and
there?
Davey, shame on you. He asked the question, did Dolly Parton have 2 wingmen? Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, Strick does talk about himself in third person. You are absolutely correct. Do it, Ron. Cockroach to Theo. Yep, 100%.
Interesting.
100%. Without fail. Also, the same can be said for Jazzy Jeff to the Fresh Prince.
Ooh.
Great wingman.
Ooh.
He got thrown out the house for Will.
He did.
Come on. Although, I would say Colton was a really good wingman. Colton was an underrated wingman.
Was George Costanza a wingman to Jerry Seinfeld?
Yes. He might be in the Hall of Fame. More so because Kramer was too busy dating himself.
Yes.
Like Kramer was not about Jerry.
No.
George was so bad that he had to help Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Kramer was too busy about Kramer.
Sure. Are there any wingmen and friends?
Ross.
You think?
Ross was, although Chandler ultimately was, no, because it's what we talked about before. It's Ross.
Yeah.
Because Ross allowed Chandler to marry his sister. So
correct.
In the wingman playbook, that's really high on the list.
Skywalker territory.
Bro, you let him marry your sister.
I was trying to think through like The Office here, more modern. Dwight Schrute is not a wingman. Dwight's looking out for Dwight.
Dwight is a sidekick. He's not a wingman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dwight was just awkward enough that he couldn't have. Like he wasn't dateable.
I feel like Kevin wanted to be a wingman.
I think The Office had better wingman prospects.
Yes.
Than that. No. I mean,
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec
probably
had better wingmen. And then I still think if we said friends, wing women, Phoebe is the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe is the GOAT of wing women because she stood up for those two no matter what.
Correct.
She was down for them all the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother.
Very good. Well, no, it's not Barney. It's not Barney. It's the lead. Actually, it's the Jason guy.
Oh, I can't say I've.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like he's been in way too many movies that for like he's been.
Because Ted is the main character. Oh, Jason Segel, Marshall.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And correct texter Ethel from I Love Lucy. Ethel from I Love Lucy, 100% Wing Woman Hall of Fame. 100%. Because Ethel really lived to ride with Lucy.
Yes.
Oh, we have gone too far into the segment. Of course, we got carried away on our wingman conversation. It's National Wing Day, so we decided we were going to turn it into National Wingman Day. We're here at Buffalo Wings Ring. 68th and 0. We'll be here till 6 o'clock. More raffle prizes given away when we come back. More conversation here with Austin Norman. I'm DP here on The Ticket.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
Join us on Monday, July 29th at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and 0 to celebrate the company's 40th anniversary. Enjoy 40% off wings all day and your favorite sports talk hosts on air from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come hang with us for the 40th anniversary party on Monday, July 29th at the 68th and 0 Buffalo Wings and Rings.
Without a strong IT partner, your business ends up overspending, underperforming, wearing too many hats, complicating your work, and more. Applied Connective Technologies can help with experts in every facet of technology. If it plugs in, powers on, or charges up, they're your people. Imagine being able to call one team for all your technology solutions rather than a village of vendors and providers. For all your needs in managed IT and cybersecurity, phone systems, physical security, infrastructure, and audio or video, head to appliedconnective.com to better your business today.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with approved credit.
Tired of the same old routine? Then bring your crew out to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. Enjoy action-packed home games all week long from May through August. It's the perfect change-up to the typical family night or makes for a home run outing with friends and coworkers. Experience the magic and get in on the excitement. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets now. Unleash the fun.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Does it seem like your clothes dryer doesn't dry like it used to? It may not be your dryer. It may be your dryer vent. When the vent becomes obstructed, it drastically reduces the efficiency of your dryer. Even worse, it can be a fire hazard. Here's the simple solution. Call Bryant. Bryant will thoroughly clean the vent and show you the before and after results. Call 467-1111. Keep your dryer operating efficiently and your home safe. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
On the block with Strick and Austin.
If it was the Big Ten and the SEC and the Big 12 and the ACC's idea to kick back to grow the game at lower levels, we wouldn't have these conversations. But because the NCAA is asking them to do that, it feels like they're getting their wallet stolen, money taken out of it, and it's not their idea, so they're against it.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Old School with DP and J.
There's California money, and it's a different kind of money. Hollywood money just is spent differently because it's turned over and created so in full. And oh, by the way, it's the right kind of money when it comes to, because we're in the era now of name, image, and likeness. And the California schools have that better than everybody else.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah, it's what happens. And here's the thing, Austin, we failed to give the disclaimer that when Jay Foreman is not here, Austin Orman and I will 100% go down a rabbit hole and never come out.
Correct.
We will go down, as a matter of fact, we will go from that rabbit hole into another rabbit hole to search for other rabbit holes. So we're here at Buffalo Wings and Rings. It's been a great day. We've been here since 10 o'clock, and the great group of folks in here. We want to thank the staff here for working with us today and allowing us to come in. For all the folks who've come, hung out with us, put their name in the box. made themselves available for it. We will pull the 4 big prizes at the end of the next segment. So just have your ears on, and we'll do that as well. Again, all day long here at Buffalo Wings and Rings, all night. Listen, Mom, you're in the car. Son, you're in the car and you're hungry. You're driving home and you're going to drive by stores. Just look at Mom and say 40% off traditional and boneless wings all day.
Oh, and by the way, you can win free prizes on top of 40% off.
You can win free prizes if you get in the next 20 minutes. The next 20 minutes. I mean, look, that Coors Light dartboard is going somewhere. Right? Somebody's man cave, woman cave, they're getting it.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting it. So we were talking, again, it's National Wing Day. And I jokingly took us down the path to say that means it's probably National Wingman Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's a day. There's actually a day. I bet you there's a national day for National Wingman Day.
Let's, before we get back to like the characters, what is the best wingman for a wing? Is it the sauce? Is it a side? Is it a drink? What is the wingman for a wing?
You're not going to like it, but it's sauce.
Okay, that's fine.
You're not going to like it. You're not going to like it because you're saucy. You're not a sauce
I'm not
guy.
saucy.
You're not saucy. But then the argument becomes, because we still can't settle on what's appropriate, ranch or blue cheese. We have not landed. we haven't landed on that.
We've not.
So, Austin, which one are you? Are you a ranch guy or a blue cheese guy?
Couple dips either. No strong preference.
No preference at all. And the text line, of course, immediately jumped in. Ranch, is that? I thought Midwest America was blue cheese.
Oh, and see, I would have thought Midwest America was ranch.
I don't know. I saw 2 comedians on the same show, totally going opposite ends. Both from the Midwest. One saying ranch was the only way. The other one saying blue cheese.
See, I feel like ranch feels more Midwestern to me, but the fact that you can have either and get away with it tells me the Midwest is just all about it.
Yeah, and he says, okay, so they're purists, they're wing purists who want the wing just as is. Don't want sauce.
Respect.
They don't want dip. Like I got mad love for you if that's the lane that you're in. I'm a member. So my grandmother, God rest her soul, easily the best fried chicken in history, and I will fight you for it. I will fight you over it, because she was a double dipper in egg and flour. Yeah.
Respect.
And then she taught me a thing when I was older, actually when I was leaving for college. And at the time, my favorite cereal was Captain Crunch.
Okay. Yep.
Captain Crunch.
Your mouth has scars, I'm sure.
Oh, lasered.
Yep.
Lasered from Captain Crunch. Like, you bite into Captain Crunch. The whole thing was to make, and here is the dance you had to do with Captain Crunch. The exact right amount of milk, and you had to be absolutely dead perfect on the amount of time that the cereal was in the milk, because if it stayed too long, it was mushy and it didn't taste good. But if you went too early, it was going to feel like you were Edward Scissorhands at the dentist.
This won't surprise you. I'm going to admit to it on air, dry cereal all the way. I eat so slowly that there are no perfect bites of cereal for me. They all get mushy and soggy, and I don't like the experience. So rather than learn to eat faster, I go dry cereal.
Too much milk. And then you have to make the choice of whether to put cereal in and less milk on top of the cereal. Spreads, evolves.
Yeah.
Don't let it sit. It's a whole thing. But she taught me one day. Actually, it was my 18th birthday, and she said, "What do you want for your birthday?" And she made this incredible pumpkin pie. But she knew I didn't like pumpkin, so she made sweet potato. And she said, "What's your meal of choice?" And I said, "Fried chicken." And she said, "You know what, baby? It's a special day. I'm going to make you a special fried chicken." And I didn't know what it was, but I walked into the kitchen Midway Prep, and I saw the box of Captain Crunch cereal. My grandmother, the angel that she is, crunched up the Captain Crunch, dipped the yolk and then into the Captain Crunch, and then fried it. And let me tell you, I ran to the neighbor's house with a plate of chicken. You ain't gonna believe what Grandma did, because it was the best thing I've ever eaten in my whole life. Captain Crunch fried chicken, and it was just phenomenal.
That's incredible.
Like, she dipped it, and I saw it, and my brain couldn't register at how this was going to turn out well. Austin Orman, let me tell you, bro, I went to the neighbor, and then the neighbor's neighbor, and then the neighbor, and I'm pulling wings like, here.
You got to try this.
That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good.
Is there a better wingman in all of food than potatoes to steak?
Meatballs to spaghetti is pretty close.
Okay. Jelly to peanut butter?
Jelly would be the ultimate wingman in food.
Okay.
Well, salt and pepper.
Tomato soup to grilled cheese?
Pepper.
Salt and pepper?
Here, apparently, it's Cinnabon and chili.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm not sold.
and I'm not a member of that club.
Yeah.
So just to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, no, the GOAT wingman for food is French fry.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
French fry is the king.
Yeah.
Of all of that. Or just potatoes.
Yeah. However,
have you seen the social media? There's like a video of vegetables talking about each other, vegetables and fruits talking about each other, and that the king of if I asked you who the king of fruit was,
the apple,
the most popular fruit,
apple,
no,
tomato,
no, it was hilarious because
Grape?
it was them, and then it had tomato being mad. Like, how did you get invited to the fruit party?
Sure. Yep.
Like, why are you here? Pretty amazing stuff. And then vegetables, it had the same conversation. Watermelon was still trying to figure out, well, wait a minute. How am I not at the party? Like, this is really a thing. I think the text line hit when they said, yeah, you're right. The Iceman and Maverick is pretty good. But the one that I saw was Owen Wilson versus Vince Vaughn. And I think it started with Owen Wilson being the wingman until they got to the house. When they got to the girl's house, it flipped, and Vince Vaughn became the wingman.
Is that the mark of a dynamic duo that you can flip-flop back and forth, or does a dynamic duo deserve and require defined roles?
Well, I think the answer is both. Because, again, McGuire and Canseco kind of set the precedent for that. Rice and Montana, right? Because in real terms, Pippen and Jordan. Yeah, Pippen's a wingman.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
Shaq and Kobe?
Shaq and Kobe.
Or are they sidekicks?
Shaq and Kobe. Shaq is Superman. Like, we knew that. We knew that. Kobe thought he was Superman. No, bro. In that relationship, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, Pippen thought it was all about him. He still thinks it's all about him. Like, truth be told. So I think then we'd have to get into the great Brooke Behringer might be Nebraska's greatest wingman. Because he set the table. He played his role. When he needed to step up, he did. When his dude was excelling, he got out of the way.
Turner Gill with Rozier? Irving Fryer and Rozier? Fryer.
Oh, Irving Fryer. I am sorry. I apologize for even whispering.
Roger Craig.
I apologize. Irving Fryer, don't call me, man. That is not. I would never. Those words are never going to come out of my mouth. That Irving Fryer was a wingman. That is especially even as they roll now. Like, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Trying to think through.
Now, here's the thing. Jake is the wingman of the early break.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Sorensen's early, right?
He doesn't want to think about himself that way, but absolutely.
Yeah, he's the wingman.
Yeah. Well, I think Jake has to be. He's tied up and tied down now, Trying to think.
Yeah, that's Joe Sakic and Patrick Waugh. Yep. Bobby Newcomb and Eric Crouch.
Is Derek Walker the wingman to Keisei Tominaga a couple years ago?
I think that yes. I can. No, Sam Greasel.
Who's he? Is he the wingman for one or both of those guys?
Both. He was a perfect wingman for both of them. Right? I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, no, you're on to something. I like it.
And trade to Bryce.
Trade to Bryce. Absolutely.
Trade McGowan's to Bryce McGowan.
Mhm.
Like it was 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Max Anderson, Bryce Matthews.
Max is the wingman.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch Bryce
Top
in
pick.
Texas.
Top pick.
You watch Bryce in Texas. You saw that boy move.
Crowbait, you are just me. Just me. Oh man. Okay.
Well, the answer is Rico.
Rico is what?
The wingman.
Oh man. So Crowbait asked the question, who's the wingman, Rico or Nick? And my goodness gracious, that would cause. Okay, so Austin, will you put that post up on as a poll on the ticket account?
Oh, Rico did just text me and say sausage gravy to biscuits.
Way down on the list. Text Rico about who's the wingman between him and Nick. That's what you. Bacon to eggs, except it might be sausage to eggs. Right? Ooh, yeah. BJ's in the hall from MASH. BJ to Hawkeye. BJ could be in the Hall of Fame. He was that good. Because Hawkeye was full on.
All right, tweeted and tagged.
Okay. So yeah, that's just gonna go really well. I just want to point that out. All right, we'll go to break. We'll come back. We'll give away these prizes and close out Old School. Set you up for Ticket Week next.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with approved credit.
Tired of the same old routine? Then bring your crew out to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. Enjoy action-packed home games all week long from May through August. It's the perfect change-up to the typical family night or makes for a home run outing with friends and coworkers. Experience the magic and get in on the excitement. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets now. Unleash the fun.
Being able to call one team for all your technology solutions rather than a village of vendors and providers. For all your needs in managed IT and cybersecurity, phone systems, physical security, infrastructure, and audio or video, head to appliedconnective.com to better your business today.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at StevensandSmith.com.
Play ball! Tired of the same old routine? Then bring your crew out to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. Enjoy action-packed home games all week long from May through August. It's the perfect change-up to the typical family night or makes for a home run outing with friends and coworkers. Experience the magic and get in on the excitement. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets now. Unleash the fun.
Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Final segment from Buffalo Wings and Rings. Again, we thank the folks here at 68th and 0. And you have all night, literally all night, to go get your dinner shopping. 40% off traditional and boneless wings all night long here at 68th and 0. Again, 5-piece, you get 2 pieces for free. Like, that's how it's going to work. You're only paying for 3 pieces. Pretty simple biz, man. If you're doing the 10, come down. You're only paying for 6. Like, that's how, come on. This is what, get a better bang for your buck. Come on down for dinner and do your thing. Also, Norman, let's give away some prizes. Let's start with the 5 free wings a week for an entire year.
Ooh, 5 free wings per week.
For an entire year.
Yep. Let's try this one.
Okay.
Bob Sin. Bob Sin. 5 free wings per week for a year.
There we go. Well done. Congratulations.
You will need the app as well.
Yep.
Disclaimer.
Yep. And you'll pick that up. I guess I'll have a card for you here if you want to pick that up. And then 10 free wings every week for an entire year. 10 free wings every week for an entire year. Austin Orman.
10 every week for an entire year. Let's go.
What do you got?
Aaron Waldo. Aaron Waldo. 10 wings per week for a year.
The entire year. Now we're going to go to the Coors Light dartboard. Woo! Coors Light dartboard, Austin Orman magic hands. Make it happen.
All right, Coors.
Make it happen.
Light
Somebody's about to have a really good Monday, brother.
dartboard. Oh no. Well,
Somebody's gonna have a really good Monday. It's on the
let's-
floor, so that's the one. It jumped out of the box.
Speaking to me.
Yep.
Kayla Floyd.
Kayla Floyd has just won the Coors
Dartboard.
Light
Pick that one up here.
dartboard. Yep, that one stays up here, and then pick it up here. And then the signed Amon Green jersey as well. And that's a Green Bay Packers jersey, so just letting you know.
Ooh.
It's a Packers jersey. If you want us to swap it for a Husker jersey, we'll have to. It'll take probably a week long.
What about a Texans jersey or Seahawks jersey?
I think he's having a problem giving away the Texans Amon Green
They're going to be
jersey.
good again, though.
Yeah, they're going to be good, but I'm not sure he had the same experience in Green Bay that he had in Houston.
Let's mix these up a little
The
bit.
signed on Green,
Let's
Amon Green
see.
jersey.
Let's see.
At the
We
fingertips of
going.
Austin Orman.
That one goes to Jason Berkey.
Jason
Berkey.
He's right here. He's right here at the bar.
Hey,
So
look
you
at that.
Come down to the ticket. Give us a call. We'll make sure you have it in time as well. Greatly appreciate the folks from Buffalo Wings and Rings. Again, it's been a great day. Austin Orman, the entire crew of folks who have been here and hung out from the start of the day to end of day. Harrison Arns will be back in the studio, take you through the 6 o'clock hour, and then we'll have shows throughout the course of the night as well. And then we will do this again tomorrow. All day ticket action starting at 6 a.m. all the way to 12 midnight. We'll do it all week, and then we'll get you set up. And yes, we will carry the Hall of Fame football game live Thursday night on the ticket. So you'll be able to just tune in to kick off our football coverage for the season. Think about it this way, folks. This Wednesday will be the last day where there's a week without football. My goodness. What a time, what a time. Make it to Thursday. All things good. Austin Orman, appreciate you, brother.
Hey.
Naya, thank you very much. Everybody listening, listen. Take care of yourselves today and tomorrow. Take care of the people around you. Start with you.
Join us on Monday, July 29th at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O to celebrate the company's 40th anniversary. Enjoy 40% off wings all day and your favorite sports talk hosts on air from 10 a.m. to